All right, making good progress. Next, we're going to add this sunset and sunrise row there. Now, I want you to pause the video and see if you can structure this. Okay, go ahead and do that. All right, I hope you were able to do that. Let's do it. All right, as always, I'm going to put under here, say sunset, sunset, sunrise, row. Okay, I'm going to pass the same thing we passed, which is weather. Data.list. Get that first one, that's totally fine, and let's create it. Okay, to the bottom there. All right, so as you know, we're gonna put together a row. Get a modifier. Fill max width like this. And give a padding. I want top to be about 15 dp and bottom to be about 6 dp, okay, to give that nice separation. And of course inside we're going to create a couple of rows. So this first row and then the second row. So I'm going to create another row, and for now this row I'm going to just pass an image. Pass the painter resource, such, draw a ball, and sunrise. I'm going to get that sunrise first, give it a modifier, .25 of size, right, and then pass in a text. And for this text, I'm going to use format date time, right? And then I'm going to pass the weather. Get sunrise like this. And give it style. Give it typography and make it caption, so small. All right, let's copy this row. This is going to be sunset, sunset, and sunset like this. So just changing a few things there. All right, let's go ahead and run this to see. Okay, that looks really good. Now, one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to reverse what is shown before for the sunset. Let's add alignment for this row, the main row. So horizontal arrangement, space in between. Let's use a vertical alignment, center as such. Voila. So doing this allows us to separate them horizontally so that we have that middle space there. So that looks really nice. If we wanted, we can make perhaps this a little bit larger, maybe 30 for sunrise, and I like that much better, and 30 for sunset as well. All right, so those are way better sizes, and I like the way things look. Okay, now you may ask, where is this format date time coming from? Well, if we remember, we added or at least I added it here. Again, it's just a format function. So we pass an int timestamp. We then use simple data format. We pass the pattern we want to see. So it says so you can see here 1:09 a.m., 10:36 a.m., and so forth, right? So that is just a helper function, if you will. Okay, so we are looking really good. It's starting to look really like what we have here. So it's very exciting. I like that. Next, I would like you to add this text that says this week, and then maybe you can start looping through and getting all of the forecast for this week, right? 7-day forecast. It's very easy because if you look at what we have, right? So we have the list, really. This list should have count of 7, which means 7 days. And loop through. As you loop through, you create a row, right? A row like this, which will have the date, or actually the day, and then an image. We've created that image function or image composable. And then you have here the description of that weather today, okay? And then we have high and low. Okay, so go ahead and try to figure out something like this. It's not that hard, especially in Compose. The most important thing here is to understand that we have a row, as we see there, that will contain all of these items. And of course, a nice card, circular card, as you see also there. If you want, you can clip as well, just like we have here, and do all sort of things. So go ahead and pause this video, pause these lectures, and see if you can figure that out. You have the data, you have the knowledge at this point. You should have at least a little bit of knowledge to do this. Go ahead and do that. And remember, you have a column, a lazy column that we can use to do this. All right? So please pause this video for a while and tackle this exercise.